I just found out that semen can live in your eye. It brings a whole new meaning to I can see dead people. This is the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
Space is the final frontier. Then this is just the pit stop at the rest area that is near.
It's a Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. 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 In your ear. Pod. Poddamn it. Poddamn it. Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
Poddamn Idiotz.
Poddamn it.
From the Handplot Studios in Battle Creek, Michigan, the Red Room in Spadeland, and the Scorpion Room in San Marcos, Texas, this is the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
Well, we are here. We are at episode 51, where we are experiencing some internet issues on more than one front.
There's a storm front happening. Texas, I think, not in Michigan, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. Yours keeps cutting out on me too. So
we are supposed to get rain.
I have cable internet. This shit shouldn't be happening.
It happens to the best of us. It happens to the worst of us. It happens to all of us, really.
Well, let's hope that this is the least of our worries, and it's not like last week where, hey, I unplugged the fucking hard drive. Stupid. This is what happens when you're drunk. But anyways, we're here. This is episode 51.
Are you drinking too?
No, not today. No, I got to work tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a damn shame. So anyways, down in Texas, we have my good buddy Texas. And
Hi, Texas. Hello.
The other bald guy wearing the Michigan State Spartans tracksuit.
It's a collared shirt, but that works.
Well, it looks like a tracksuit from here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's my good buddy Jay Hizzle.
Go green.
And if you don't know this voice by now, you should know. It is I, the Poddamn World Champion, Ric Spade.
It is Ric Spade in person.
It's a damn shame that somebody couldn't do this tomorrow because I could have come over to the Henplex Studios, but that's all right.
Yeah. Busy weekend. Well, for sure Saturday. Sunday might actually end up being busy too. It's amazing how, I guess I'll just start talking. It's amazing how fast the weekends are filling up. I'm looking at the months and it's like, oh, I gotta do that this weekend and then do this weekend and do this weekend. It's crazy. I think summer's gonna fly by, but we're getting to warmer weather. I finally did my Florida trip, which got rescheduled because of my sickness. I got down with the sickness. Oh wow! But and that was a lot of fun. It went by fast. It was only like a 5-day trip, but went on out to North Carolina for a day. And saw an old friend I haven't seen in a long time. And then my friend Angela, who was actually on the show a long time ago, back in the Beaver Island episode. We went and saw the Carolina Hurricanes play, which was fun. And then went on down to Miami, where it was like 95 degrees. That's a little warm for me. I'm not made for the heat, but I survived it. And we got this really awesome Dodge Charger. Hence, I decided to put my Charger background up. It was an RT with a Hemi V8 because they didn't have the car that we're supposed to get, so they upgraded us for free. And since I have a normal Dodge Charger all-wheel drive, which I like a lot, it's just I can't get the V8s because I need all-wheel drive, and that's only in the V6s. But But yeah, so that was a ton of fun, and I knew how the car handled, which was good because I gotta tell you, Miami drivers are insane. I think they're crazier than the Chicago drivers. Like traffic is either really fast and we slam on our brakes for merges or accidents because people are constantly swerving in and out, and they're barely getting anywhere by doing the swerving. I don't know what the point is, but so yeah, that's kind of crazy. And then the next day, I found a seaquarium. They had an orca whale, and like Free Willy was my favorite movie as a kid. I've always loved orca whales. I did go to SeaWorld as a kid, but I don't remember getting like super close to the tank. But we could walk right up to the edge of the tank. I could almost reach in and touch the whale. It was right there. It was so cool. Like the child in me was like, ah! I took a selfie with an orca. It was amazing. So that was
I am really glad you did not reach over, because knowing our luck, the orca would have grabbed you and we would no longer have Jay Hizzle.
What a way to die, though, right? I mean,
how did Jay Hizzle die? Oh, he got eaten by an orca whale.
They pulled him under.
That's the way he wanted to go.
I mean, that's an epic story. But yeah, so that was a lot of fun. And then I got to see another friend that I used to work with in Wisconsin. So that was cool. And we all went to a Florida Panthers game. Their mascot was really hilarious. And then we went the next day and looked at the Everglades. And I got to see some gators in their natural habitat. I got to tell you, if I was ever on a boat in the Everglades and I fell out, I'd be getting back in that boat so fast. Between alligators, there's been a couple piranha sightings somewhere in South Florida. I don't know if they made it up to where we were at, but it's like so many things can kill you out there. And then we went to Tampa, and I really like Tampa. The traffic's not too bad. It's comparable kind of to Detroit as far as that goes. And they're doing a lot of construction in the city, but super nice city. Probably my second favorite arena to Detroit in the whole league. And that was a good time. And then flew back. I had like a 3-hour layover in Chicago Midway, which isn't like my favorite airport, but actually wasn't too bad. I found a nice little spot to hang out, and they had some good pizza for dinner. Now that I have done with Lent, I've eaten probably too much pizza. I got to start cutting back, but did boxing class on Thursday, and it actually felt kind of normal. That was nice. My energy's back and stuff. And then, yeah, the day right before the podcast, my neighbor had me come over for dinner, and there's a new Mortal Kombat movie, which is really good. And then I've been drinking from over there. I brought some whiskey and Sprite. So yeah, and then yeah, it's been busy. Next week going to St. Louis for training. So a lot going on. Texas, what's happening down south?
Wait.
What?
I got 2 questions.
Okay.
One, did you end up with more hockey because you had to postpone your trip?
I didn't end up with more hockey. It was going to be 3 games, but I ended up with more arenas, which is pretty cool because instead of doing 1 new arena, because we were going to originally do 2 Panther games, 1 Lightning game against the Red Wings, we did Carolina, of Florida Panthers, and Tampa Bay. I only have 8 arenas left, counting Seattle.
Well, good. We'll go to that and the Vegas. All right. Now, 2, did you say Seaquarium?
Yeah. I think I said that right. It's not an aquarium. I believe it's a seaquarium. Miami Seaquarium. Yep. SEAQUARIUM. So they call themselves a seaquarium. They got penguins. They got a bunch of dolphins. And we actually went over to see, because you can swim with the dolphins. We weren't going to spend that kind of money, but the dolphin flips over and the person grabs on and the dolphin takes them across this huge saltwater pool. Pretty cool.
Question.
Yeah.
You said the dolphin flips over and you grab on. What do you grab onto? The dolphin's dick?
No, you grab onto the their flippers, I guess you could say.
So why does the dolphin have to flip over?
Because I think it's harder if it was right side up. You'd have the dorsal fin right there. So when it flips over, it's a flat surface that you can, you lay down.
It's a flat surface, huh?
Yeah, so where otherwise there's a dorsal fin.
Grab it onto a whale dong.
I mean, I'll be honest. I would have thought it would stay flipped over and you grab onto the dorsal fin and then you ride it across. But this is how they do it. So, and then
that's what I thought too. And then you said it flipped over, and I was curious what the hell you grabbed onto.
It was the dolphin was upside down dragging humans across this pool, and then they got fish, and they were so happy, and they're like.
Okay, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you would like to go to the Seaquarium, you can go Missionary on a dolphin and ride across the ocean.
In Miami. Yep. And they had a really cool dolphin show. And then the orca is the oldest orca in captivity, over 50 years old. And it lives with a few dolphins that are pretty old too. And they're all friends. So it's pretty neat. I recommend it, the Miami Seaquarium, because they need people there so they can keep, supporting the whales and stuff. Because even though people are like, the tank is small, and back in the day, people didn't see it as wrong. The whale's really healthy, but they can't even release it to the wild if they want to, because A, they won't have a pod. B, they were talking about how the ocean has so many different bacteria and germs that the whale isn't used to, would get sick and probably die anyway. So, but the whale is in good health. It's just, it's still, I wish they had a bigger tank for it, but the whale seems happy. It doesn't know any better.
Okay, Texas, did you give Missionary to some dolphins this week?
I did not have missionary sex with dolphins this week.
Well, I didn't either. I didn't have the money.
No, but you watched people have missionary sex with dolphins. Wait, so if you had the money, would you have had missionary sex with dolphins?
I mean, I think it would be fun to swim with the dolphins. I thought you just get in the tank with the dolphins. I didn't realize the dolphins take you for a ride.
God.
A dolphin will do anything for fish.
All right, enough about voyeurism with dolphins. How was your week, Texas?
Okay, wow. Well, I did forget to mention this last week. My son now has his learner's permit.
Is he excited? Is he nervous? Are you excited? Are you nervous?
I was a little nervous because his first driving test or his first driving thing was today with the teacher, and it was raining. And I know the people here in Texas cannot drive in the rain, but she said he did an amazing job. Normally, she was just going to let him go around the neighborhood to see what he was working with, but she said he was such a natural. She let him drive out on the access roads and drive on a pretty busy section of the road. So, and she let him drive back to the school, and he reverse parked the car.
Really? That's
Yeah.
awesome. I always think it's easier.
I was pretty impressed.
It's usually easier to, in my opinion, to back in than to pull in. So,
Yeah, I was told that she didn't even have to hit the brakes on her side once. So that's a good thing.
that's awesome. So is he enjoying it?
Yeah, he took his mom driving once, and he goes, "Dad, I'm never driving with her again. She panicked and freaked out the whole time, and it stressed me out." He goes, "I got this." I'm like, "Oh, I bet you do." And so I've had him, I just had him go around the neighborhood a few times in the truck because the truck's a lot bigger than anything else he's driven, and he's done pretty good. One time, a lady ran a stop sign, and he knew exactly what to do. He just kind of pulled over to the side, let her go, even though she flipped us off thinking it was our fault, but she ran a stop sign. We didn't have one. So, other than that, I haven't really done much. Up until yesterday, I was told we were working Saturday, but our main crusher decided to take a poo-poo yesterday. So now I didn't have to work today. I don't have to work Saturday. I was told not even going to work Monday. They'll tell me Monday night if I have to go in Tuesday, because it's going to be about 3 weeks before we're able to run again, because that's how long it'll take to get the parts.
It's been a rough time at your work lately, hasn't it? They can't catch a break there.
However, I'd like to mention, it's not my area that's breaking down.
I know.
Josh takes care of his area.
That's why they love you there. They love Texas.
If they just got the damn dinosaurs from the Flintstone, they wouldn't need to worry about fixing crushers.
It's a good point.
Yeah,
We need to, but there's movies that just show bringing back dinosaurs to life just doesn't work.
I would still go to Jurassic Park if they had it.
Yeah, but that's
Yes.
do.
So you could ride Missionary on a T-Rex.
For whatever reason, I'd be like, I'm sure that the movies are fake. They got it figured out. Plus, I would go after they officially opened and, had some people go through first to make sure no one died. But the odds are slim.
I love that you're sending people out like the fucking Hunger Games. All right, if you survive, you're good to go.
I mean, it's just when new car models come out, you let other people buy them first and wait a year and, let them have the problems and then let the car company fix their flaws.
You know what would have been a better example?
No.
Walking Dead?
No. You know how you waited at least 4 or 5 months since they started giving vaccines just to see if anyone had any negative side effects?
Oh, yeah. Well, technically, I got Johnson & Johnson, and the side effects came after I got it. But it was for women, so I don't know.
And for the record, it wasn't that I waited to see what happened to everybody else. I didn't have a choice. They sent all the old people first to see if people.
That's true. That actually is true. It's not like we had a choice.
I waited.
Let's send the elderly in.
If they don't die, it should be fine for everybody else.
Pretty much. So I'm gonna take my newfound vacation and I'm gonna go kayak fishing tomorrow, and then Sunday I'm gonna meet a group of people I've met on a kayaking Texas Facebook group and hit a lake in San Antonio where they have freshwater red drum, which are normally a saltwater fish, and try to catch some of those just to have some fun. I was made aware that there are alligators in that lake.
Don't fall in.
Well, I bought myself a couple of Bowie knives to kind of protect myself.
Just don't fall in.
I'll try not to.
For the record, if you lose your hand, we're gonna start calling you Chubbs.
Just remember, the alligators are not afraid of you at all, but you are afraid of them.
Actually, no. From what I was reading, the alligators, because they're still, I mean, they're not that big. They are, because a lot of the kayaks are 11 foot or so. They kind of tend to stay away. So.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that's about all I got.
Nice. Wonder what Rick has for us.
Mr. Don Rickles.
Oh man, I just want to point out that I'm watching SmackDown while we're recording this podcast, and Sami
Yes, I
Zayn.
can see it. I can see it in your picture frame reflection.
Yes, but Sami Zayn never disappoints. He started dancing again, and it was just fucking hilarious.
Was he giving someone a smackdown?
No, he watched somebody else get their ass beat, and then he was just like, you know. But anyways, let's see here. I've been ordering more shirts because for some reason I'm addicted to wearing shirts like this now. So this might be my new thing.
Rick is addicted to shirts. Whoa.
Rick likes the peacock.
Guys, quick timeout. When I was at the Everglades Park, I saw peacocks in their wild environment. They were just peacocking around, going.
Do you see what you did?
Did you run up and touch their peacocks?
No, there was a fence, like for construction, because they're doing construction, so they're on the other side of the fence. But they were wild and free by the time
peacocks were in a construction zone.
Well, they were on the other side of it, but yeah, they were just chilling on the grass. Going,
Sorry, Peacock Rick. What's up? Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm sorry. One more thing. I also watched the Mortal Kombat movie. I thought it was freaking rad.
It was good. It was good.
Do not spoil it. I'm watching it on my day off.
The Mighty Ducks scored with 4 seconds to win.
Son of a bitch. I'm going home.
You are home.
Fuck.
I thought we were talking about Mortal Kombat.
We were. I was just... He
Oh,
said
you're
don't
supposed to.
spoil it, so I...
All right. Anyways, work's been going good. Apparently, I am super fast.
That's what she said.
Not at that.
Well, if
No.
you're in a hurry.
No, it's nice to be appreciated by my bosses instead of, being yelled at, even though you were the fastest person at your other job, too.
Screw you, Meyer.
Sure enough. No, my boss literally said to everybody, if we just had 6 more that worked like Rick, we'd get everything done by 2 o'clock. That was a direct quote.
No, that's
Also-
awesome.
He also said if everybody would just do like Rick does, he comes in, he drops his card off, he grabs another one, he stages when he has to, he's always looking for stuff. He's like, that's what we need to be doing. So I'll do a little bragging camp there. It's fine.
You should, and that's what when people are doing good, people should let their employees know. Good job. I think it's a lot more motivational when people are doing good and you tell them that versus when they're doing good you say nothing, but if they make a mistake you yell at them.
And that's one of the reasons why I appreciate my new job, because, they actually show that they are happy that you're there.
They actually care.
They also did some kind of raffle this week. I'll know tomorrow if I want a grill or not.
A gorilla? Ooh, ooh, ha, ha.
That'd be awesome. Grill.
Are you going missionary on a gorilla?
Do I look like Jay Hizzle to you? I have more
Kind
hair
of.
than... You look more like him than I do. I have hair.
You're both white. All white people look alike.
Aren't you white?
No.
No?
That brings something else up, but I'll touch on that in a second.
What?
Okay.
We're never going to get off this segment.
No, we're not. I'm sorry. When I went to take my son to fill out to get his permit, they had the form, right? And it had race. It had Native American or Alaskan. It had Pacific Islander or Asian. It had black, white. It had nothing for Latinos, because he is full-blooded Mexican. His grandparents came from Mexico. His mom and biological were from Mexico, but there was nothing for Latino. So he is basically a white Latino.
Oh, that's
had to put.
Which is really weird, because most forms I see here at least have Hispanic.
Yeah, they didn't even have that.
Texas is on the border.
They had that as a ethnicity, but they did not have that as a race.
Oh.
So I asked the lady, I go, which one do I pick? Because he's none of those. She goes, you got to pick something. I look at him. I go, congratulations, you're now white. Your white privilege card should be in about 3 weeks.
Pick a race.
I'm still waiting on mine, but
It'd be funny if he picked Asian.
Sorry, that sidetrack again. Go ahead. Well, I wasn't going to put black just to mess with the police officer. Could you imagine the officer? Can I see your license? Black.
What?
But then I was afraid he might get shot.
Ooh, he went there. Wow. Anyway, Rick, you were trying to talk. Anything else you'd like to share?
Oh, yeah. I finally got my MRI results in. So apparently I have swelling around the small bones in my hand, and I also have a cyst somewhere around my thumb area. There's also some kind of arthritis, and there supposedly is no tear or break, but I go see an orthopedic specialist on Wednesday, and hopefully I will get more insight on what the hell I'm supposed to do. So, there's that.
Hopefully it all goes well. That's our goal for you.
On a upsetting note, and thankfully he's not here, you know how kids just do things that they're not supposed to do?
Yes,
So-
I just had a comment I shouldn't have said a little bit ago.
You think? Anyways, the other day, and I don't know why he decided to do this, but Locke went into the bathroom, and he grabbed one of my razors, and he shaved part of his eyebrow off. Oh no, it gets better. And then, once I realized that's what he did, I look, and he had clumps of hair falling out of his head. So, the next morning, I had to take him to the barbershop, and I said, this is what happened. I said, how short can you go without like him going completely bald? And I believe they got him down to like a 1. So he went pretty short. So he's got a haircut now. And yeah, he wasn't real happy at first. I think he's better with it now, but
He shouldn't have tried to shave his head.
I was like, what were you thinking? And all I got was, I don't know. Oh, I wonder what this will do. Oh, shit. You know.
All right, guys. I have live breaking news in regards to our podcast. You ready for this? I'm trying to think what would have done this, but I got like a message and it said, your video from page the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast is blocked because it may contain music, audio, or video that belongs to someone else. And it was our last episode because the second half is just the TVs. And it says, your video matches 42 seconds of video owned by Sony Music Entertainment. Do we play something from Sony?
No.
What?
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
This was from our Facebook page?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what in the last podcast.
The only thing that it could be is the TVs at the end because we lost the video.
It'd be something that was only 42 seconds that Sony thinks belongs to them, whether it's audio or video. So I'm just kind of curious.
Unless it was Pepe the Sailor Man.
So we can look later. I just wanted to break live so people know that, hey, these things happen to us and we don't always know why. So if you're looking for episode 49 on Facebook, it might be down temporarily until we figure out why Sony Music thinks they own us. What if they think they own one of us? They're like, 42 seconds, I think that guy, we own him. I don't even know what we play for 42 seconds.
I'm literally listening to this right now.
Oh, you're listening to this part of the episode? What if I sang something so good they thought it was the real artist? Oh my goodness. Oh, sometimes I sing songs and they're like, that's a voice of a mix of Fergie and Jesus.
That's not it.
But yeah, so it's craziness in this world. You can't even post a podcast without someone trying to claim it's theirs.
I'm submitting a dispute.
Go ahead. I was gonna do it, but you can do it.
Yep. Yeah, I have no idea what Sony thinks they own. Because it wouldn't be pictures of people. I don't think.
Like, the only thing I could see, like, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense.
was very interesting.
Original content. Submit dispute. All right.
Yep.
Well, did you have anything else, Rick, or can we move on to Jay Hizzle's news while you're arguing with Sony Entertainment and somebody else?
Go ahead.
All right, it's time for the news. So there's a lot of animal news. So most of today's stories are going to be animal related. I just want to share what's happening out there with the world of animals. Because after I met a whale and some dolphins, I realized we got to give more respect to the animals and the gators. All right. So this is something to think about. Let's say you own a cool manual transmission car and you have a dog. You may want to, instead of putting it in gear when you park, make sure you put the parking brake on. Like normally I don't do that unless I'm on a hill, but because here's what happened. In Canada, there was a dog and it was in looks like it might even be a Corvette or a Lotus. I don't know. But it's a nice two-door fancy sports car. It looks like it's yellow. And the dog was running around the front seat and knocked the shifter into neutral. And so then the dog started moving in the car. And the Edmonton Fire Rescue Service in Alberta was summoned as witnesses called reporting a dog that was alongside a vehicle that started rolling down a road. And thankfully, it didn't go very fast. There was no hills or anything. And they were able to get alongside the car and get the dog and stop the car before it, crash into anything. But just think that dog probably for a few minutes was like, oh my gosh, I'm driving. I'm doing it.
I want to go fast.
And he was getting some great gas mileage because the engine wasn't even on. But I was just thinking, like, that's something where you might not think twice if you have a manual car and then all of a sudden your car is going somewhere. So, like, that was a good reminder to me. I don't have dogs in the Corvette usually ever, but if I did, that'd be something to think about. All right, this one is equally interesting. A Connecticut woman heard a loud noise in front of her home. She's like, what was that? She discovered a bear ripped a hole in her garage door. Like, literally, it was a wooden panel garage door, and the bear just destroyed the thing. I didn't know bears just do that. So that's kind of crazy. And it was actually inside, and she thought it was a squirrel, but it was a bear, and the good chunk of the door was gone. And the police said that bear activity in the area has been high, with 2 animals breaking into cars and trashing their interiors. These bears are trying to steal radios and everything. They're committing crimes, and they should probably be arrested.
Did you go your disputes filed, Rick?
Both of them, yeah.
But there have been more than 90 bear sightings in Avon so far this year. So Avon, Connecticut, be careful, because the bears are committing crimes left and right. So I don't know what Joe's going to do about the bears, but I mean, I don't know if these are legal bears or not. I'm sure they want to try to get the bears to be able to vote.
They're
But
going to take on the Falcons.
Here's what the Bears are. Here's what Joe's going to do with the Bears. First, he's going to give them permission to vote. Secondly, he's going to protect their arms, and he's going to take their arms away from American citizens.
Because you can't write to bear arms.
3, he's gonna nominate a bear as one of his cabinet members.
Why not?
Number 4, he's gonna support a bear to run for Nancy Pelosi's spot or Maxine Waters' spot in Congress.
Oh, that's funny.
After he makes them wear masks for a whole year.
If Donald Trump still had Twitter, he'd be tweeting like, "When I was president, the bears were not running wild. I kept them under control." But I thought that was very interesting. Oh, this is just a fun little story. So I like the headline. The headline is "Dog Joins Utah Track Meet Relay Race Wins." So there was a video footage of a high school track meet in Utah. It's gone viral. So it was relay racing on the last lap, right? All of a sudden, this dog gets away from its owner and runs the last lap with everyone in it, catches up to the first place girl and passes her for the victory. And the girl almost trips over the dog, but she doesn't, because the dog wanted the baton. He wanted to play. And apparently the dog loves to run. So everyone thought it was hilarious. The dog owners are a little bit embarrassed, but man, dogs are fast. They're much fast. This is a little dog too. Much faster than humans, that's for sure. But so the dog actually won the relay. I don't know if it got a medal or anything, but it was pretty cool. The runner said, "I'm honestly glad that we didn't get hurt. It's a fun experience." And then I didn't know this, but I found out how people can actually fight against the police if they wanted to. The answer is doves.
Number 1, they should not fight against the police. They should not resist arrest.
Well, this will just make sure that police have to walk everywhere. A Texas police SUV is out of service after a dove chose its location for her nest and hatched a pair of eggs. So the SUV was taken off the road on March 30th when they discovered a mother dove had built the nest there. And they've hatched now. They're not exactly sure when they were born because the mama keeps hiding them under a wing. But this vehicle will be parked until the babies leave the nest. Now, I don't know if they're being nice, but that might be a law. So if people just start planting doves on police cars, next thing you know, the police are going to be walking. At least down in Texas.
Poor Jazz. We have an update from Jazz's race tonight. He said, "I'm out of it now. Got wrecked." So, but he's adminning the race, so he still probably will not join us. But that's 2 weeks in a row. The poor guy just can't seem to catch a break.
And I love this story because it's about an aggressive goose. There's an aggressive goose patrolling New Jersey diner parking lot, actually right outside of Kohl's. Customers and employees at New Jersey Diner said an aggressive goose is protecting his brood in the parking lot and has been attacking humans who get too close. There's a picture of a goose just going after a guy. It's pretty hilarious. It's frequently spotted in the parking lot at the Park West Diner in Woodland Park. It's been attacking, threatening towards customers and employees. One man was even knocked over by the goose and left with bruises on his face from the bird pecking. Man, that's crazy. Male geese are aggressive this time of year because they're protecting their eggs. Oh, the males are protected. Okay. Yeah, but Canadian geese are protected under federal law, so they just have to take the beating. Apparently, if you go near a nest, they'll come after you. They don't bite, but they'll clam on you. You'll have a black or blue mark, and that will last a month or two. So, wow, that's crazy.
Hey, explain to me why this surprises you. Didn't you watch March of the Penguins?
I don't think I did, but these aren't penguins.
Right, but you know the males carry the eggs when they're marching, right?
Oh, I didn't know that, but I thought the girls are just putting them to work. And then one last animal story. Then got two quick things here. A girl, she's age 5, wins a staring contest with a bobcat in her Colorado yard. So this is crazy because they say like if a wild cat comes in, you stare it down and it will probably leave. Well, a 5-year-old girl actually put that to the test. A bobcat jumped over the fence, came into the yard, and the girl just stared at it, and it stared back. And like after half a minute or a minute, the bobcat looked away and left. She outstared a bobcat. I don't know if she realized how much danger she was in, but her parents didn't believe her at first, but they looked at the security footage and like, holy crap, she literally stared down a bobcat and then came in and thought it was cool. So, that's pretty crazy. So remember, if you ever come face to face with any kind of wild cat, don't run because they will kill you. Just stare it down and hopefully you'll win the staring contest and they'll abide by those rules.
Hang on, because I have a bobcat story as well.
Ooh, what do you got?
Okay, so I can't remember where this was, but a husband was putting stuff in his car, and his wife was walking on the other side. All of a sudden, she starts screaming because a bobcat is attacking her. The husband grabs the bobcat, has it in his hands, and throws the damn thing.
Wow.
Supposedly, they say the bobcat had rabies.
So did she have to get rabies shots then?
I don't know. I didn't read that far into it. All I saw was the husband grab the bobcat and throw the damn thing.
Did the girl survive then?
Yeah, the wife survived.
Man, that's love right there.
Hey, ladies, Jay Hizzle will yeet a bobcat for you. He'll just throw that son of a bitch.
Probably happen is
What he will do is
I probably try to tackle it and be on me then, and at least she get away, and then I get mauled. But
he will grab it, and he will even do the jazz thing. He will. What the hell was that? That sounded like you were taking a dump.
I had a bobcat. Okay, those are heavy.
I love how you said it was. I love how you said it was going to be on top of you. So you're getting Missionary to a bobcat.
I always have to do at least one Guinness World Record. Idaho man catches balls with bucket on his head to reclaim Guinness title.
I thought you already did this one.
I swear to God, if this is about stem cell research, I'm just gonna.
No, this is a pair of Idaho men that reclaimed the Guinness World Record with one of them. One of them caught 107 tennis balls and oversized bucket placed on their head in 1 minute. So
okay.
So Texas, we got another thing for you to try to break. Hey, Rick, guess what? This is David Rush, who's broke more than 150 Guinness records for promote stem cell education.
Goodbye, Jay Hizzle.
Brag myself up sometimes. And then last but not least. So this is tough. It's never easy to lose a loved one. But sometimes when you lose a loved one, they can be inspiration for your bowling game. And that's why a man bowled a perfect game with the ball containing his father's ashes.
I actually saw this video.
That's better than his father's skull, like off of Mystery, man.
He paid tribute to his deceased father by bowling a perfect 300 game. The ball contained some of his dad's ashes. So he's a 2-time NCAA bowling champion for Western Illinois University. So, wow, that's different, but cool. What a way to salute your dad. So it's special. Dad shot 298, 299, never had a 300. Oh, but his dad got a 300 this time because he was part of the ball. That's how he's saying it. Hinkle bowled several 300 games during his time in the sport, but he's saying it's significant his father never quite managed it, and now his dad, it was a part of the 300 game. So, well, just kind of a different story. But got kind of cool, something different. So, all right. Do you guys have any news you'd like to share?
Yeah, I think Texas. If not, I do.
I don't think I have anything this week besides the guy throwing a bobcat.
Rick, let's hear what you got.
All right. Longtime WWE employee, head of talent relations, Mark Carano, was fired this week because he had sent people who had been released stuff in cardboard boxes that inside had trash bags with their name on it. WWE wrestler Mickie James posted on her Instagram a video of the box with the trash bag with the word Mickey written on it, saying pretty fucking accurate. of how this came in. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon said that they were disgusted by the act, and the person responsible had been fired for the actions, which turned out to be head of talent relations Mark Carano. So, it just goes to show you that karma is a bitch, because other women wrestlers from the WWE have said they had received similar packages of their stuff after being released. So this is not just a one-time occurrence. So, just goes to show you, don't be a scumbag.
That's good advice. Don't be a scumbag. Are you guys ready for the game of the week?
Yes, sir.
Game of the week. Take it away, Rick.
All right. We decided to bring it back. It's another one of Texas's favorites. We're going to do
the tail
a
on
little...
Jay Hizzle.
Yes! Just don't stick it in the butthole, because that might hurt.
That's what he likes.
Anyways,
No, that's exit only. What?
we're going to play So.
So
That's the game. It's So.
it's
A collection of questions for a deeper discussion. So you know how this works. I'm going to pick a card. That person's going to give their answer first, and then we'll have a small discussion on it, because that's how we roll. So we will start with Texas.
Ooh, I get to go first.
So, when was the last time you laughed uncontrollably?
Probably has to be one of Jay Hizzle's stupid Urban Dictionary
definitions of the week.
Yes, probably either Rim Job or WAP. Those were the two best, in my opinion, of all time. It was probably one of those.
Yeah.
Although last week's wrestling thing was pretty funny with some of the shit he came up with. Peppy the Sailor Man, Waldo the Barbarian.
Those were pretty good. To be honest with you, I think the thing that made me laugh the hardest was there was a TikTok video I was watching, and I can't remember. I remember what it was. Somebody had animated this one where this little boy comes walking in, and he goes, "Dad, a girl texted me, hey," with a smiley face. And the dad goes, "How many Y's?" And he goes, 3. And he turns around, he's got this big-ass mustache, and he goes, "She wants the dick." I don't know why. I busted up laughing. I watched it like 12 times after that. It was hilarious to me.
Speaking of TikTok, did you guys get the message I put in our group chat last night?
Yes, I did.
I thought that was hilarious. So one of my friends from the Renaissance Fair sent that to me.
Jay Hizzle, what about you? When was the last time you think you laughed uncontrollably?
Oh, out of control. I don't know. I laugh a lot all the time, but out of control, like just where I can't stop and like tears come out of my eyes. I don't even know. Maybe we did some funny stuff when we play games at Christmas time as a family. That there could have been something. There was, I think, actually, we were making fun of my mom and we were all laughing really hard. So that's probably the time. Before that, maybe on Beaver Island, we got drunk and played Phase 10, and there was a lot of laughter. I mean, I laugh a lot, but I'm thinking like out of control where like you just can't stop and your eyes are watering. I'm going to say Christmas was probably the last time. It was pretty fun.
Okay.
So,
Jay Hizzle, what's a common trait shared by everyone you've dated?
they were all girls.
Yeah, I'm not letting you cop out on that. There's got to be something else that
Actually, they both No, one had blonde hair. I was gonna say they all had like long hair below their ears, and they were all like nice people. Like they were good people with good values, and they would all be willing to go to hockey games with me. That's important. They were all really cute in my opinion. Very beautiful. And they were just great people. I mean, I haven't dated too much, but the few people I have dated, I don't have any ill feelings or anything. I think they're all wonderful, great, amazing people. And just because it didn't work with me doesn't, mean they're anything bad. They're still great and they're doing really well. Well, at least some of them. I guess the one person I don't really know. But yeah, so I've been lucky. I haven't really dated anyone that I have any ill will or anything towards. I still think highly of them all.
What about you, Texas?
That's a hard one because they're all so different in pretty much every way.
Are they all girls?
They were all girls. They all had 2 boobs. The only thing I can really think of is they all had horrible morals and and bad I can't think what I'm trying to say. Bad
Attitude?
no.
Personalities?
You said the word and what you described all your I just can't think what it is now.
Morals, values, good person, bad person.
There we go. Values and let's go morals and just say bad people.
So you're dating like the opposite of what I date, except for the girl part.
Apparently, yes. I guess I need to change that up and maybe I won't be single anymore.
Well, I'm still single. It's hard to find these girls sometimes, but they're out there and I'm not giving up. You heard it here, not giving up.
I'm not giving up either. It's just now that I sit there and think about it, like none of the girls I've ever dated have actually been. I thought the last one was decent, but we all know how that one ended.
I think I should get my answer so we can move on from this question.
You should. Let's hear it. Are they
Yeah,
all
because
girls?
I'm about to go to therapy now. Thanks a lot.
I'm sorry.
This was a deep question for Texas. He's like, holy crap, I think I need to change my whole dating strategy.
Well,
Apparently, I need to stop thinking with little head and I need to start thinking with bigger head.
And your heart. Listen to your heart.
But I think my heart follows my little head.
You gotta disconnect your head from your heart.
I really had to think about this because, like Texas, all mine were different too. Because I
Are they all
dated
girls?
Well, yes,
Okay.
but I mean, like, they've all been different ethnicities. They've all had different hair colors,
All been different heights.
and that's where I figured it out. Pretty much, almost every girl I've dated has been shorter than me. So I think that's the common trait that everyone's had.
Oh.
That's the only thing I can think of because, like I said, everybody was different from the way that they looked to the way that they dressed to the way that the music they listened to, the movies they watched.
Rick likes his girls short.
See, I can't even say that because one of my girls was actually taller than me. The rest have all been shorter, but
So
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
all right, I guess I get to start off the next question. So
for the love of God, can we avoid any more therapy-related questions? I need therapy now.
You learned a
Uh,
lot this episode, Texas. This is great. This is a breakthrough.
Apparently, I need that shallow Hal treatment where I see all ugly women as beautiful, like as they are inside.
There are women that are beautiful inside and out.
That's what I mean. I need to see their ins. I was about to say I need to see their inside. That ain't gonna sound right. I had to cut her open because I need to see if her insides were pretty.
she wasn't. Her liver was bad. All that damn drinking. Anyways, so if I became the Earth's official tour guide to aliens,
Oh
where would I take them?
Wait, what? You're a tour guide for aliens. Where would you take them? Okay.
Yes. Well, my smartass answer would be strip clubs. But then I'd be afraid that they'd start probing people. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'd want to take him to like the seven wonders of the world because then what are you looking at me like that for?
Because the sad thing is, there's beliefs out there that the aliens have built all seven of those wonders. So they'll be, oh, we built this one, and we built that one, and we built that one.
Well, then, you would know. Maybe they would know what's going on with Stonehenge and why it's there. Maybe they would understand Niagara Falls. Maybe they would understand fucking Machu Picchu. I don't fucking know, but I'm gonna take them to all those like places that people should want to see and why. What about you, Jay Hizzle?
Well, we all know where I'd be taking the aliens.
Hockey games.
Yep. I'd introduce them to the sport of hockey. The aliens are going to become huge fans. It's going to be so cool.
Why don't they just shoot them with lasers?
I'll explain the rules and everything. They're going to enjoy it. They're going to be like, we were going to destroy the human race, but we love hockey.
Why didn't they decapitate them with a stick?
Go Red Wings.
Texas?
Again, this is no difficult question. There's so many places you could take aliens. You could show them things that they've probably never seen before. You could show them things that they've probably seen before. So you could take them to Vegas, but of course they've probably seen most of that already. Because, I mean, hell, if you're an alien, where wouldn't you go besides, or where would you go besides Vegas?
You know where you should take them? To a Renaissance fair.
I like that idea. I will take them to the Texas Renaissance Festival.
I remember when we went here in 1432.
During the Highland Games, so they can watch jazz. Yep, that's my answer. Thanks, Jay. Good job.
You're welcome.
All right, Texas, you get to answer the next question first.
Sweet.
What's a character trait you hope you'd never pass down to your kids? What's something about you don't like?
Does it have to be a character trait or can it just be a trait?
It says character trait, so we're going with character trait.
Okay, I have an idea.
Well, let's see. I'm always down on myself. I never think I'm good enough. I'm always overthinking. So I don't want my kids to be like that. I want them to be confident like my son is with his driving, and I don't want them to be hard on themselves like I'm always hard on myself.
That's fair.
I mean,
Or my bad decision making in a spouse.
being hard on yourself is not. It depends how hard you are, because it motivates you.
I'm always hard.
So it's not like the worst thing. But if you're so hard on yourself that it's giving you mental breakdowns, then that might not be good. But
Okay, well let's put it this way. Every time I look at a girl on a dating app and she's pretty, I'm always like, nope, I don't have a chance. She's out of my league. I'm not good looking enough. I'm not exciting enough.
and then there's me. I'm like, yeah, she's probably on my league, but it only takes one girl to somehow be like, I really like bald bearded men. So you never know.
I'm glad you clarified, because when you're like, it only takes one, where was it like one pump chump? Were you giving her a roofie? I mean, what I mean, I need you to clarify here.
Like there's all these girls, and even if most of them reject me, it just takes one to like me that I like back, and that's all. So you never know. Sometimes people get weirdly attracted. Like you see couples, and you're like, how did that guy get that girl, or how did that girl get that? Usually, it's how that guy get that girl, and so it's possible.
Jay Hizzle, what's a character trait that you don't want to pass on to your kids?
Well, first I was thinking this isn't a character trait, but like my skin that burns all the time. I'd like to have my kids hopefully have skin that they can tan a little bit, but I guess we'll see.
Okay,
Otherwise,
unless you have children with like a Latina or a black woman, I don't see that happening.
I know.
Your fair skin will beat everybody.
Well, however, probably the character trait would be when I, have some weird issue and I Google it and then I think I'm dying of cancer because I immediately go to the worst case scenario and I panic.
That's a hypochondriac.
You don't want to be a hypochondriac.
I hope my kids wouldn't have to deal with that because I freak myself out a lot. Thankfully, I'm also equally afraid of going broke, going to the doctor. So that keeps me from going to the doctor all the time. But still, yeah, that one, I don't want to pass that down.
Now, you would think I would say something like, oh, the way that I sexualize everything. But no, that is not what I'm going to tell you. It's my stubbornness. I am stubborn as fuck, and we all know this. Oh, you're dying? Nope, gonna go to work. No, you should probably stay home. Nope, I'm gonna go to work. Oh, can't beat a video game? Bullshit, I will spend 6 hours trying to beat that fucking level. Up, can't get that girl. Bullshit. Watch me. I will fucking try and pursue her for 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 years.
Hey, pursue her until the restraining order, right?
Pursue her until there's a restraining order. Dear God, Jay Hizzle, I cannot believe that came out of you. Oh, Lord.
That's when you know you've gone too far.
Stubbornness.
When she's tied up in your trunk, you know you've gone too far.
Yeah.
Jay Hizzle.
Yeah.
So, what's something about your life now that you would miss when you're 80?
Oh, let's see. I imagine when I'm 80, I'm probably not going to be that good at the boxing gym. So I would be still to go to the boxing gym and doing really good at my mitt work and stuff. I'm not sure about this. I think it's possible doing your 80, but I don't know how easy it would be to drive a manual transmission, coordinating your feet and your hands, but it's doable probably. So I was going to say driving like a manual transmission Corvette or something. It'll be harder. Maybe it's possible. I don't know. Oh, I imagine like when you get older, you have to be much more careful with the food you eat because your stomach gets upset easier. Even though I'm already getting easily upset stomach, but so yeah, probably like being able to do like the boxing and running, like the exercise things I like to do. And I'm not going to do them as much.
What'd you say, instructor? 2 jabs and a hook?
That pretty much. But if I make it to 80, I'll be really happy.
Justin,
My goal is 85.
If you moved a little closer to the bag, you might be able to hit it.
Let me move my walker. And my grandma was doing aerobics while in her 80s, so.
Texas?
Sorry, I was too busy making fun of Jay Hizzle. What was the question?
What's something about your life now that you will miss when you're 80? That you would miss?
That's easy. That'd be my kids at the age that they are. Because when I'm 80, they will be. Let's see, that's 50 years from now. My son would be 65 years old, and he wouldn't need me very much anymore. And my daughter would be 62, so she definitely wouldn't need me. The only thing that would still be alive is the damn tortoise I bought for Christmas 2 years ago that's supposed to live for 50 years. I'm not making it to 80. That's all I can say.
You never know.
Well, that's good.
It's weird that way.
Well, that's good because my answer was going to be talking to you guys because I'm hoping to outlive all 4 of you. So,
I mean, you never know.
I mean, I don't want to be the one that goes to everybody's funeral and I'm the last one standing, but that's still a life goal.
Well, great. If Rick gets some kind of sickness, be careful. He's going to try to murder us so he can still outlive us.
Well,
Yes.
we already did that one. Would you rather? He said he'd rather give us the plague than him go to Mars.
Sure enough.
Because he wanted to accomplish that goal. He wouldn't know if he went to Mars. I always wonder, did I outlive them?
All right, we'll do one more question for me, and we will call that good for the game of the week. When did you first learn about race, and how did that change the way you saw people? First
Say
time.
that-
Please,
say that again?
can we have a different card for the last one?
Fine.
Okay, well, we can still do this one, but I want one more as the last one.
Okay, fine.
Read it one more time.
When did you first learn about race, and how did that change the way you saw people? To be honest with you, and I know this might sound weird, but I didn't really think about race until like well after high school, like maybe even college. Like, and I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like, or well, no, let me take that back. It might have been when I was like 14, 15, and um, I was dating a black girl, and it was the first person that I'd ever been with. So I'll just throw that right out there. Um, like in terms of like going all the way, not just like other stuff, because I had done other stuff with other people, but there were certain people that I hung out with, and even some family members that made comments that seemed racist. Looking back now, and I think that's when I finally like understood like race and the way that it changed my perception of people. You know, because I'm far from a racist, obviously, because my ex-wife is mixed ethnicity, my kids are mixed ethnicity, I have family members that are black, I have family members that have Hispanic in them, so, I mean, but it's just the way that I see other people perceive race to a degree, and I think that's how it changed my perception of people. Jay?
I mean, I feel like I've known about race since I was little, maybe elementary school. But I was pretty much raised to, accept everyone for who they are, regardless of their race or gender or, gay, straight, whatever. So I don't know. I just guess I always looked at everyone as we're just all humans on this planet. I mean, I realized maybe some people would say that's a bad thing because I'm just saying everyone is equal and should have,
Bluetooth ready for connection.
has the same. What?
Bluetooth ready for connection.
What the hell?
Bluetooth connected.
I hear a computer. It's coming to talk to us, but
No, it's Alexa. Alexa's becoming coherent.
oh wow, Alexa's gonna take over the world.
Actually, it's my Bluetooth speaker, and that kind of worries me.
But anyway, so I don't know. I don't think it really changed my view on different races. I look at it. We're all humans, and we all are children of God, and treat everyone how you want to be treated. It doesn't matter, what race they are or what gender they are or anything like that. In fact, I would say I treat girls with even more respect, and stuff than guys, but I try to treat everyone really respectful, but I don't know. So I know it's not that exciting of an answer, but
I completely agree with Jay Hizzle. Growing up, you're always taught not to see race, to see the person for what they are.
at least we were. Not everyone.
It doesn't matter if you're black, white, brown, yellow, blue, green, homosexual, heterosexual, asexual, transsexual, omnisexual. It doesn't matter. None of that has anything to do with who you are as a person. If you treat everybody with respect and they treat you with respect, this world would be a lot better of a place. But now, with the government trying to just force feed division through race, it's throwing everything off. Yes, I understand 500 years ago, things were really crap for the African American community. But I'm sorry, that was in the past. We can grow from that. We can live from that. We can move on from that. I was always taught not to see race, to see people for who they are, for what they are, for how they treat you, for how you treat them. That was it. This whole racial divide that is being forced on us now is from the government. It would be a lot better if everyone would go back to not seeing race, but seeing who they are as a person. I have dated Latinas. I have dated white chicks. I have not had a chance for an African American yet. I'm trying. I'm all over like 8 different dating sites. I'm trying. I don't care if they're Indian, like, oh, a la Indian, not, never mind. We're not getting into that.
So sweet. He doesn't care either way.
I don't care. I don't care if you're tall. I don't care if you're short. I don't care if you're skinny. I don't care if you're fat. I don't care if you're black, white, brown, Asian, blue, green, purple, tan, aquamarine, plaid. I don't care. We're all human beings. We're all a part of one race, the human race.
What you did.
And it'd be a lot better if everyone lived their life like that.
Just do the Backstreet Boys sang a song about that. Do you remember that one? I don't care who you are, where you're
Wait,
from,
stop! You might get us.
what
You might get us
you
reported
did,
again.
as long as you love me.
Alright, now I'm gonna have to mute him. Jesus.
All right, one more
Texas, that
question,
was
please.
Texas. That was really well said. Good job.
I kind of got a little off kilter there for a second, and I apologize. I had to clarify Indian.
Alright, well, I'm gonna let you start by answering the last question. If every human came with a warning label, what would yours say?
Oh, this is easy. Warning: burns in the sun. Easy. Use SPF 100.
Do not leave in the sun for more than 2 hours.
2 minutes.
Texas?
Mine would say, warning, mouth moves without thinking.
Rick's might say the same thing.
Wrong. Mine would say, warning, does not have filter, will say and do whatever he thinks and feels.
Pretty much the same, just it's worded differently.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh man, another good game of the week.
I like it.
And now it's time for some Southern Charm. All right, is he gonna come in right on cue? No,
Nope.
no, doesn't look like he's here. But I Southern Charm, and we don't have him here, but I'm gonna guess that you would want me to read something that Joe Biden retweeted. And Joe Biden retweeted, "America is back. We rejoined the Paris Agreement, and we're ready to rally the world to tackle the climate crisis. Let's do this." He retweeted it, so I don't think it actually came from him, but
You know what I think Jazz would really say?
what would he say?
He would say, first and foremost, the Kavanaugh trial was what everyone needed it to be.
Shaman.
However, whatever, I don't really give two shits. I don't care what your last name is. I just don't, whatever. But however, Maxine Waters needs to be kicked out of
Removed,
Congress.
yes.
Yeah, removed for basically going from her state to a completely different state and pretty much inciting riots and saying if we don't get the judgment we want, we will riot, we will show them. She needs to be removed from Congress. Nancy Pelosi needs to stop protecting her. She needs to get removed. Trump got removed from Twitter for basically telling his people to peacefully protest.
Yep.
And she's out there inciting riots. And this is the second time she has done this. There is video proof that she was telling people, if you see anyone from the cabinet, you get a crowd and you basically incite a riot in front of those people. That is twice that she's done that. We don't need old ass people in Congress anymore, basically. They need to make a term limit. They need to set a maximum age. I think over 60, you shouldn't be in Congress anymore.
Maybe we'll say 65. That's retirement.
No,
Wait,
they need a 20-year max with no pay afterwards.
Here's the thing. I don't think it's an age thing. I think they need to be able to take a competency test that shows that they are capable of doing their job in government.
Pretty much all the Democratic Party would fail. Nancy Pelosi's the 95 million years old. The dude has his pants up over his nipples, is 600 years old. Maxine Waters is 3,000 years old.
Hey, sometimes those people are charming. Don't you remember the guy from the Six Flags commercial that would dance around? Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, I actually do remember those commercials because I was always told that was my grandfather. No, my grandfather would do that. That was not actually my grandfather. Just figured I'd clarify.
I was waiting for Jay Hizzle to go. I could see the resemblance. It's uncanny.
He probably doesn't remember he probably doesn't know who you're talking about.
breaking news, episode 50 has just dropped on our Facebook page, so I've won the dispute. Take that, Sony and
Did you?
UMG.
Nice. That's awesome. That's how we do this to the Poddamn Idiotz podcast. We say, oh no. Oh no.
We fight like hell.
This is our creative talent, Sony. You do not own us. Nobody owns the Poddamn Idiots
However, we can be bought.
for a price.
Everybody's got a price for the Poddamn Idiotz podcast. I know you don't understand that, but that was the Money Admiral.
Yes, that was the Money Admiral. Oh wait, no, Jazz said Money Admiral. I can't remember what Jay Hizzle called him. I think it was the banker.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
do
banker.
think though that that the Jazz would like your Southern charm, as well as my Joe Biden tweet. So we both did a good job.
And again, we need to stop with this racial divide. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, brown, Asian, Caucasian, purple, green, plaid. It doesn't change who you are as a person. Stop letting the government divide us by continuously forcing race issues down our throats. If we always remember, we are all part of one race, one damn race, the human race. Not 5 races, 6 races, however many races there are. One race. Treat everyone with respect. They treat you with respect. This world will be a lot better of a place.
Yep, we're all on the super speedway together. If one of us gets out of line, we're gonna have a big one. All right.
Rick already has a big one.
How would you know?
He brags about it every week.
Okay. It's time for the top 5. All right, the top 5 this week is something Texas has been wanting really badly, and we're gonna give it to him. Top 5 stripper names.
Okay, for the record, I didn't want this really badly. It was a suggestion one time, okay?
You got mad when we didn't go with it.
I was wanting hobbies. I didn't want stripper names because it was either cars or Rick said stripper names, and we want cars. I didn't want cars again. I wanted hobbies.
Kit is so cool. I haven't had a background. I have a background of a car today, and the car behind me is sexy.
$5. Jay Hizzle has sex with a car one time in his life. If he hasn't already.
How did that happen? I don't have a
Put your
sexual
dick in a gas
feeling
tank.
for it.
Or the exhaust pipe, or
That'd be hot.
inside the little oil thing, whatever you can stick it, whatevs. I'm not here to judge right now. Maybe later.
Oh boy, you people are cray. All
Cigarette
right.
lighter. I don't know.
Who wants to start us off, or who wants to tell us if Jazz or Captain Beastlow sent a list in? Did they or no?
They did. I have Beastlow sent me his, and Jazz
All right.
sent Rick his.
All right, what was Beastlow's strippers?
Well, of course, we go to do this, and my computer is messing up again. I can't pull up my freaking. I can't pull up my words.
All right, well, we'll let Rick let us know what Jazz's list is while you look for the list on your phone or wherever he sent it to you.
Oh, my good friend Jazz. So, he had some pretty interesting stripper names.
I guess they're not Disney princesses because they scare him. Or maybe strippers scare him. I don't know.
Well, that's kind of funny because his first one was Mulan. That was his number 5.
Whoa.
Making her way to center stage, it's Mulan.
Now, do we have to do the stripper entrance for him?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say because Jazz or Beastlows is gonna be pretty interesting.
I mean, you can if you want to. Number 4, making her way to the stage, it's Apple Blossom.
My Little Pony.
Actually, that's kind of funny that you say that because number 3 is making her way to the stage, it's Rainbow Bright. Number 2, making her way to the stage, it's Old Granny Fanny.
Interesting.
I've heard about those senior citizen stripper places that they got out west. And number 1, making his way to the stage, it's the Black Anaconda. And that's Yaz's top 5.
Okay. Do you have beast slows yet, Texas?
I do. I have Beastow's list.
All right.
I'm kind of scared about the Black Anaconda. But
Beastlow is number 5. Coming up on stage, Diesel. His number 4, Valentino.
oh, muy caliente.
His number 3, Giovanni.
Oh, forget about it.
Weirdly enough, his number 2 is Josh.
What? Wow.
I don't know. And number 1 is what he says his stripper name is for his wife, and that is Hero.
And they say that a hero can save us.
Now look,
Stop
that's
it!
not go by Sony. Stop.
You're gonna get us in trouble with Sony, you bastard. Stop singing.
Crap, you're right. I can't help it. Ugh. I can't help that I sound just like the real bands.
Boy. I guess I will go ahead and do mine now.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 5. Coming up on stage, Candy.
I want sex and candy, yeah.
Number 4, Jay Hizzle's going to dispute this one, Anastasia.
It's just such a beautiful name. I would name my daughter that. All my life, Anastasia.
Number 3, Kitty.
Oh,
You got excited there. Did someone score?
yeah, yes. No, that doesn't help me. Damn it, I'm stupid. Forget it.
Okay. Number 2, Raven.
That's so Raven.
No, not that Raven.
Oh.
Actually, I hated that show. And number 1, coming to the stage, Paris.
Well, that's like a whole city coming at you.
Yeah, she was a very tall stripper.
Oh.
When I went to Jello wrestling night with B Slow and a few people, they did basically they said that stripper broke another one's collarbone doing Jello wrestling the last time.
Oh. She's strong. She's strong.
She's about Jazz's height. She was a pretty tall girl.
Oh. She would beat you.
Oh, she would have killed me, but I might have enjoyed it.
He smiled when he died.
Josh died with a smile on his face.
Just like old Blue.
You're my boy, Blue.
You're my boy. Rick, what do you got for your personal top 5 strippers?
Oh, my honorable mention is Boner Garage from We're the Millers.
Oh. Rick, what do you got?
All right. My number 5, her name was Tuesday.
Oh.
Did you see her on a Friday?
And a Saturday and a Sunday. Number 4, similar to Texas's, but Candy Cane.
Candy cane.
Was she a Christmas stripper?
I don't know. She worked at the View. My number 3,
Wait, I thought you'd never been to a strip club.
I didn't, but she's friends with me on Facebook.
Oh.
Just because I've never been to a strip club doesn't mean I'm not friends with strippers. There's a big difference there.
I was just curious.
You have to pay money at the strip club from the strip. When they're your friends, you get benefits.
You still got to pay.
No, I only got to pay for the special privileges. Stripping's a whole different story.
You just have to pay for dinner.
Oh, believe me, we're eating out.
Oh, like an Italian restaurant?
I'm not even, I can't even touch that one.
Okay.
What number am I on now?
I think that was number 2. So
No, that was
sorry.
like 4.
Well, that was your number 1,
That was
2.
3.
Okay.
So you're on 3.
Okay, see, this is what happens when somebody distracts me with eating out references.
You want a good car to take to go eat out in? Sure.
Number 3, Sparkle.
Oh. Oh. That gives me another idea.
Which goes into my next one. My number 2 is Diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond.
And my number 1, making her way to the stage, is the lovely Luna.
Ooh, Luna.
And that's my top 5 strippers.
All right, I got some honorable mentions.
He's just going through like a list of names, like, oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that. He just has to have honorable mentions.
We have Destiny, because she's your
Child.
Destiny. Then we have Kitty Cat, Kitty. Meow. And then we have Ginger, because who doesn't like a ginger, right? And then Cinnamon, because she's tasty. And then Lola. So those are honorable mentions. My number 5 stripper name is Shaniqua. Very
Did
unique.
not just do that.
It's a very unique name, but at the same time tough. And it sounds kind of cool. I like it. Next, Charity. So Charity might do some charity work. And Charity's sister, Chastity. Number 3. And then number 2, Candy. Because everybody wants some candy. It tastes so good. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. But anyway, but I'm not talking about Candy. I'm talking about Candy the stripper. So, and then number 1, Glitter. You're my lover. Motley Crue sang a song about glitter. I forgot about that. I'm like, that's
really got to stop singing because you're gonna get us in trouble.
Glitter. Only if I sing like more than 30 seconds worth. And yes,
Apparently you sung a minute.
I got good news, guys. My opponent in fantasy hockey has the Nashville goalie, and shutouts get you a lot of points. And with 3 minutes left, Chicago broke the shutout. Thank you. Thank you, Blackhawks. Anyway,
I thought you were gonna say, yes, guys, I got great news. I just saved a bunch of money in my card, so we're just
By switching to
switching to Geico.
I don't know where I'm at if that's true, but it is true in some places. And I've had Geico, and they actually did a really good job for me when I had them. So, all right, and now, oh man, no, oh, Rick's shaking his head. He looks pissed. Texas is angry.
I'm angry, and it's time to tell somebody to bite me.
Bite me. Bite me.
No. Bite me.
Bite me. Bite me. Bite me. And now it's time for Bite Me, featuring Jay Hizzle, Texas, Ric Spade, and Guzzlebird. And don't forget your friendly neighborhood ducks.
Hi, Guzzlebird. Welcome to the show. Please don't unplug Rick's hard drive this week because you got us in trouble last week.
I had copyright claims because of you. Dick.
I do have a bite me that Jazz just sent me.
Does that do with fancy racing?
No, he his bite me is 2 carrots. He says they're too orange.
Oh, what color? Wait, you can. Oh, should I text him and tell him that you can actually get like different colored carrots?
Oh,
You
he
get
says
the
those scare
purple,
him as
yellow?
well. He says he likes the orange carrots, but they're just too orange and they scare him.
I'll have to ask him when he has against orange. What colors he want his carrots to be?
Orange, but just a little less orange. He wants it like a light orange.
Wow. This just in.
What?
I just got a text message from Captain B. Slow. He wanted me to tell you guys, bite me to the count for telling him that it doesn't go 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9.
No, I don't.
You're
There's all-
never gonna,
Yeah,
never
you-
gonna get out of that detention center, damn it.
Nope, he's in Sesame Street Rehabilitation Center for probably the rest of his life.
Tell me how to get to Sesame Street.
All right, so now that we got Jazz's and B Slow's bite me's out of the way, let's get the first world issues out of the way. Jay Hizzle.
I'm actually upset at Joe Biden this week because he proposed an idea that is completely stupid and is going to hurt a lot of people. And I don't think it'll pass because it's that dumb. But
Is that putting bears in society?
no, he's talking about how he wants to raise the capital gains tax from 20% to 40%. Literally wants to double it for people making more than $1 million a year, which I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't make $1 million a year, so what does it matter? But the issue is the people that do make $1 million a year have a lot of money that they invest. And if all of a sudden they're going to double the capital gains tax, guess what? All those people are going to want to get out of their investments now so they can pay the lower tax that's currently happening. And then the market's going to crash. And all these people, retirement funds are going to be cut in half if they're not invested properly. And it's just going to cause a huge chaotic issue. And I think we should be trying to get more people to invest because investing is a good thing versus doing things that'll make people not want to invest. And also, why double it? We're in the pandemic. Like, the people that make the millions are also the people that provide a lot of the jobs. And we should wait until we're out of the pandemic before we start jacking up taxes on people. And he wants to do it so he can pay for like all of his other programs and things he wants to do. But I mean, it'd be one thing if he's like, let's go to 25%. Maybe he slowly raise it up, but just to double it, it's actually more than the individual tax rate is for just normal gains. So there won't even be a point in holding things long term anymore. It just really made me mad. It's a stupid idea. It's going to hurt the economy. I know they think they're going after the rich, but I guarantee you the rich people will find a way to not pay taxes. It's all going to come down on the middle class who's going to have to pay for this increase. And it just, especially with the pandemic still going on, it's a stupid, terrible idea. I don't know what he's thinking or if someone else put it in his head, but listen, Joe, I want you to do good and be successful as president, but this proposal is just, your idea is just stupid. And so for that, you can bite me.
You cannot fix the poverty by taxing the rich. That will not work.
No.
Maybe if you stop giving handouts to all the people who don't want to work, maybe we get back on our feet.
We need
That's
to
not my-
educate and motivate.
That's not my bite me this week, anyways.
Okay. Go ahead.
Again, I don't really have anything for bite me. I had a decent week besides things breaking, but I mean, that's not bad on me. And I could always go door dashing if need be. Plus, it allows me to go fishing. So,
Are you upset at your internet company for not providing good enough internet?
actually, once I turned the Wi-Fi off on my phone, it has worked a lot better.
Oh, okay. Are you upset at Mother Nature for bringing storms in and keeping to cancel like races?
No, because in Texas we've been in a really bad drought. We need the rain, so I'm happy it rained like it did today.
Talking about Talladega, Alabama.
Oh,
I think
well,
all tomorrow's races will get moved to Sunday, which actually works better for me. But are you upset about tolls?
I don't have too many tools that I deal with. The only thing, no, I can't really think of anything. So let's see what Rick and Guzzlebird have. Maybe it'll jar something loose in my brain.
All right, take it away, Rick and Guzzle.
Okay, I'm gonna stay off camera. I've already talked about this earlier. When you are the head of talent relations for a company and you have talent under your care, and you release said talent, and you disrespect that type of talent by sending their stuff in a fucking garbage bag after they had spent years in your company and then left and then came back and spent years in your company. And not only that, but the fact that they're female, that shows that you're some kind of chauvinistic fucking pig. I fucking hate you. So this goes out to Mark Carano, former head of talent relations for the WWE. You can fucking bite me.
Keyword there, former.
Guzzlebird, let's tell them what we're really pissed about. Okay, you're going to love this. So, this happened to a friend of mine. So, the other day, I got a text message in my message requests, and it was one of those group texts, you know, where there's like 10 people in the text.
That's always fun.
And I was like, well, I don't know who this person is, but I noticed some of the people that are in the group text. So I look at it, and it was a lady by the name of Mary Trower or some shit like that. But anyways, she was sitting there going, sir, and then they mentioned my friend's name, and they were like, I'm going to ruin your life. And then they proceeded to talk about how they do stuff on webcams in front of children, and like you can see this on their www.youtube.com. And it turned out they were some kind of scammer trying to scam the person out of money by like trying to blackmail them for stuff that didn't actually happen. Luckily, do you think my friend fell for it? Oh no! So, this goes out to scammers. You can fucking bite me.
That's right. Stupid scammers.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Bricks on this one as well. I know I've talked about this before, but I've had yet another issue with this. So last Saturday, I had someone reach out to me on one of the dating websites. I'm not really going to say which one, but that doesn't normally happen. Normally, they don't reach out to me. Normally, I always have to reach out to them, and if anything happens, it happens. But, you know, it said she was from Austin. She seemed like a decent person, so I talked to her for a little while. And then I was like, well, hey, do you want to meet up for coffee or something tomorrow? She's like, yeah, sure, no problem. And then Sunday rolls around. I was like, oh, well, what time did you want to meet up? And she goes, oh, actually, I'm in Chicago for work. You know, that kind of got my bullshit meter going. And so I was like, all right, whatever. I'm sure I'm probably being played here. She's going to ask me for money or a gift card or join her OnlyFans or something like that. But I was like, I'll give her a chance. Well, sure enough, Thursday rolls around and I'm still talking to her. We're just, you know, chatting casually. And then she's like, oh, I went to the phone store to get a new phone. And I only took $300 with me, and they're trying to sell me an iPhone 7 for $1,000. Number one, I just bought 2 iPhone 7s for my kids. I know it's not $1,000. Number two, that's exactly immediately when I blocked her because I knew that was a bullcrap scam. And then I actually went back onto POF and, I just mentioned the website. Oops. And I texted her and I was like, hey, look, I blocked you because I don't believe you're a scam anymore. It was a good scam. I'll give you that. And this is actually what I told this person. I go, if you want more tips and stuff on how to scam men properly, number one, don't go for guys that have been cheated on because their bullshit meters kind of are alerted real easily. So if you're a scammer out there or you are a real lady and you're trying to scam guys out of money, there are real decent guys out there. There's 3 of them on this podcast, as a matter of fact, who are actually looking for an actual relationship. Well, maybe not Rick. I don't know. Rick might just be out there for the fun and games, but But me I don't know. I don't know. You might just be in it for the hit and quit it. I don't know. But okay, so I guess there are 3 people on this podcast that are actually looking for relationships.
What about me, fuckface?
Well, Guzzlebird, Rick's hands up your ass. That's the only relationship you really need.
I'm not real.
So don't be horrible people. Be decent people in this world. Stop trying to scam people out of money. If you need money, get a job. It's not that hard. It's really not.
It's true. I'm not gonna send anyone money that I meet online, but I guess if you give me a link to like some charity or something, maybe I donate a small amount. But if you want my money, just go on a date and then I'll probably pay for it because usually I'm nice and I do that.
Yes, exactly. I will pay for a date. I will pay for the dinner. I'll pay for whatever we do afterwards, which nowadays will probably be more like axe throwing because that seems like something fucking fun to do.
I'll even hold the door for you.
Yes, so will I. Chivalry is not dead. But stop trying to scam guys just because you think we're stupid. Not all of us are stupid. Guys that have been cheated on have a bullshit detector that goes off like that.
Or people that are really skeptical.
Well, a lot of guys that have been
That too.
a lot of guys that have been cheated on become very skeptical of everything.
Yep.
And Guzzlebird's nodding because me and the person who has his hand up Guzzlebird's ass have been in the same predicament.
I would say just be a good person and don't try to scam people.
So to the
Period.
people on dating sites who are only in it to scam people or to have you go to their OnlyFans or their premium Snapchat or whatever else they're trying to make money off of, you can bite me.
All right. Man, we got some good anger out on today's segment. Oh man, I think it's time for Rick to do his thing. Ready for this? It's Rick's segment.
Before Sony Music or whoever else tries to copyright that was made by our very own Ric Spade. He made that on his little Beats board. So that is original content. So if you guys try to get us on this again, you can bite us. And you can reach out to us at Poddamn Idiotz P1 at outlook.com and we will show you our wangs.
Actually, we won't. But and if you bite us not too hard, I don't like to draw blood.
By the way, Poddamn Idiotz P1 is our Twitter. You can reach us at the
my
Poddamn
bad.
Idiotz Podcast at outlook.com.
I got them mixed up. My bad.
Yo, Rick, what do you got for us today, yo?
Well, it was requested by one of our idiots, and I decided that I was going to go along with it. So,
It's me. I'm that idiot.
Oh, I'm like, it wasn't me.
So, we're bringing back one of our favorites. Do you know what it is?
Oh, we're going to Pornhub and we're reading them, aren't we?
Yes! Yes, we are!
By the way, I found a lot of these because they actually have a Reddit string now of Pornhub comments. So I'm just on there looking at all these Pornhub comments off of Reddit.
For the record, this is where I get most of mine, so...
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
You know how hard it would be for me to go through Pornhub and scroll through all the comments, go, nope, these are boring.
Well, a lot of them are. Never mind. I said a lot of them are. Come check out my site or something like that now. Not that I know that.
Right. Okay, I guess I'll start us off here.
It's not on the screen.
Yeah, it is.
It's not
I
on
see.
mine.
I see it.
Well, what are you doing? Because he sees it.
I might be having issues again.
I don't see you, Texas.
Oh, now I'm off the thing.
Here's the gray box.
Here,
Have I
let's try this.
Have I been a gray box the whole time or just recently?
Not as recently.
I've been seeing him just fine.
You
All right,
see him just fine right now?
Yeah.
Why can I see him? All right.
I don't know.
My computer's having issues. It's being mental today.
Swap shared screen with video screen. Oh, that's
Okay.
right.
All right.
Okay. Can you see it now?
Nope. I'm gonna switch over to my phone and try to reset my computer. So
Don't stop me now, 'cause we're having such a good time. We're having a ball. Don't stop me now.
I swear to God, if I get another Sony thing, I'm gonna kick your ass because I know where you live, you fucking asshole.
Oh man, I don't think Sony owns Queen, do they?
I don't know what Sony owns anymore.
Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. So I'm having such a good time.
All right, Texas, while you do this, I guess I'll read the first one.
I saw Texas. His head looks so like old, like egg shaped when he's on his phone.
Man. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, we can't hear him though. He's muted.
Well, he just muted himself.
All right.
All right.
Well, he tried to fix his phone. Hopefully he can hear and laugh with us.
Okay, I'm gonna read this.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
But fix your computer.
I'm working on it.
Rick, what happened? Busted a hard one off to this.
Fine. This is Free Palestine 42069. Busted a hard one off to this. It was so hot. It burned through my sheets and hit my cat in the face.
To paint it, I must buy their flag. So I will have to make this up there.
Now, my cat has herpes and doesn't eat anymore. And I've got half human, half cat things walking around looking like something straight out of Chernobyl. The moral of the story is, cut your dick off with hedge clippers. Investigate Benghazi.
And you know what? The most disturbing comment was after that. Tired of ordinary porn? Join now. What the hell does that mean? Is this like alligator porn? Dolphin porn? Whale porn? What is non-ordinary porn?
Well, it says right here, https /Larry.science/teen.
Okay, this sounds like some illegal stuff. You can't be looking at porn with teens. I'm pretty sure that's against the law.
For the record, there is 18 and 19. Those are legal.
We still don't know if they're talking about teenage animals.
There's also the ones that portray teens and they're like, "Hey, fuck me, step bro." I'm just saying.
Look at the one below it. It basically says, "Screw me, somebody. Visit for a free gift." So, like, you screw someone and they give you a gift.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, hey, Texas. we're just talking about what the hell is unordinary porn, and why do you get a free gift if you screw someone? That is what they're advertising here. Literally, these people are advertising. Are you tired of ordinary porn? Join now. Ask Larry, science/teen. We don't know if it's teenage panda bears or what. And then the other person basically said, "Screw me, somebody. Visit for a free gift."
Okay.
What is happening? So basically, the prostitutes are giving you free gifts now?
Yeah, you didn't know that.
I don't get it. That's why I'm not in this industry.
All right, for the record, Texas, you can see this now.
Hang on. Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay. Moving on to the next one. Texas?
Boys, I'm here not to watch, but to announce my retirement.
Oh,
I have officially found the one person that is right for me.
oh.
She is brilliant, beautiful, and kind. Loyal. Every day I wake up and realize how happy she makes me. The reason I am done watching porn is because it feels wrong, almost as if I was cheating. I hope one day you guys that are reading this find the same thing I have. And I know you will all miss me, and I will miss you.
Wow, that's impressive. The guy had a porn addiction, but he put it all away for the girl he loves more than anything. This is like a romance post. That's
That was
awesome.
That was from Rut Shot.
Good job, Mr. Rut. He's not in a rut anymore.
Jay?
Oh, great. Now we have two inexperienced and lazy secretaries because these two dudes got some pussy. This company is definitely going under. LOL.
That's great.
I love the fact you did that in the Trump voice.
Why not, right?
All right. I'll do this one, and then I'm going to need Jay to do the next one for me. All right. This is from Hungalus. You guys remember the knight from the first Shrek movie?
Donkey.
The one with the round leather cap that's in charge of the table checking in all the fairy tale creatures?
I wonder how he's doing.
Yeah, what's up with him?
All right. Jay, can you read the next one for me, please, after I move my head? Okay.
Is this real? Oh, come on. Wow. This is by Poddamn Hizzle, which I'd like to make very clear is not me. I want to do a daughter swap, but all I have is a plant named Mitch. I'm going to tell you, though, that plant is doing very well, and it's lived longer than I think peace lilies normally live.
Oh, fuck.
You know, at first I read that, I'm like, holy crap, someone has a plant named Mitch, too. Then I look up and it says Jizzle Hizzle. Now people are going to think that's my first name. That's what the J stands for? Oh my goodness.
It's
Why
not.
Why would he
First
pick that?
name's not Jizzle.
J to the Jizzle, H to the Hizzle.
Here's what I really want to know is what video did you comment on that was on there for?
I don't even understand what a daughter swap is.
Okay, so there's two fathers, whether they're stepdads or whatever the case may be,
Others.
and then they have their daughters or stepdaughters or whatever, and then maybe they do stuff with them because, you know, that's like a thing now in the porn industry is to do like step-parent porn. So it'd be like that, except for you swap with your buddies who has a daughter, and then they do your daughter and you do their daughter, and that would be a daughter swap.
Totally unacceptable.
I don't know. You seem to want to do it, but all you have is a plant named Mitch.
Yeah, this should probably be deleted. I don't have control over the account. It's not me, so.
All right. Texas?
You guys know how when you flip your pillow over, it's much cooler on the other side? Well, since the Earth is flat, let's flip the planet upside down, and the bottom is cool. Take that, global warming.
Oh, that was by Joe Biden.
It's funny when you said that the Earth is flat, and you're talking about global warming.
Oh, the Earth's not flat.
This is from the Angry Camper. Partway through this, I legit forgot I was watching porn, and I started investigating the plot. Then the dick appeared, and I remembered exactly what I was doing and had a lovely wank. 36 out of 43 would do again.
This is ridiculous. So it said and started investing in the plot, and I'm like, oh, he's investing like money, and then that's not what he's talking about at all.
No, it's like when you watch a good movie and you're really into the plot, you forget that you're watching a movie. It's kind of like that, but with porn. And then the dick came out, and it was like, oh, I know what they're about to do here.
It's a dick in the box. Dick in the box.
Oh.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I'm trying to make it bigger. Hang on.
Viagra.
Okay, we're gonna go down the line here. Go ahead, Jay Hizzle. You get to do the easy one.
Reported for nudity.
Texas?
Yeah. Yes, I don't understand why videos with nudity are not blocked here.
Ew.
I can believe this website would allow this kind of content. I'm honestly disgusted.
I can't believe they're naked.
That was a group effort there. Why is the arrow not come out? Do I gotta...
Why isn't the air coming out? We gotta move on to the next Pornhub comment.
I'm working on it. There we go. Okay.
Haha, why does she look like mom? Wait.
Same person.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, this is a British person, I think, because in Britain they call, because it says actually mum, M-U-M, and that's what they call. They're like, haha, what does this look like, mum? Wait. Because what he's saying is he's looking at porn and his mom's in it.
I love how you keep on skipping the word my. You're just like, why does this look like mum?
Oh, my mom. Oh, yeah. Basically, but it's still the same concept. He's watching his mom naked. Now he knows why he had such a nice childhood with a lot of nice things.
These memes are nice, but not as nice as our signature Red Lobster Unlimited Cheddar Bay biscuits. For only $5.99.
Chick-fil-A responds, Red Lobster, what are you doing here?
Good stuff. Was that the last one? It was the last one. That was it. That was all I got this week.
And that was Ric's segment. And now it's time for the tweets of the week. Oh, man. I just memorized 6 pages of the dictionary. I learned next to nothing. Oh, that's great. A man is told the local bank offers mortgages with no interest. The man enters the bank. Man, I'm here to find out about the mortgage. Banker, manager. I don't really care. I get it because there's no interest. What do you call 2 young married spiders? Newlywebs. Why do cows have hooves instead of feet?
Because they lactose.
That's great. Oh, breaking news. Archaeologists believe that they've uncovered a catch of pencils that belonged to William Shakespeare. A spokesperson for the dig said they're so badly chewed on the ends, we can't tell if they're to be or not to be. I really like this one. My friend was bragging that his new 3D printer can print a gun. Big deal. I've had a Canon printer for years. Get it? Because Canon's a brand, but a Canon's bigger than a gun. Oh, man. I went to the local video shop and asked if I could borrow Batman Forever. They said no. You'll have to bring it back tomorrow. And I've decided to name my son Mark. That way when I die, I'll be able to say I left a mark on this world. That's pretty good, too. And last but not least, let's do... what did the farmer say when all of his haystacks were stolen? This is the last straw. Oh, good stuff. All right. Now it's time for a classic Donald Trump tweet. For the 100th time, the reason we show so many cases compared to other countries that haven't done nearly as well as we have is that our testing is much bigger and better. We have tested 40 million people. If we did 20 million instead, cases would be half. Not reported. That was funny. And I mean, he wasn't wrong. I guess if you did less testing, you'd have less confirmed cases. I think that's what China did. We just not going to report cases, and then we
No.
had none.
No, they started doing anal swabs, so people didn't want to go get tested anymore.
Yeah, perhaps. I don't know. But that's I forgot about that one. I thought that one was kind of funny. And let's see, did Arnold Schwarzenegger tweet anything? He doesn't tweet a ton, but let's see. When I moved to this country, I had a lot of big dreams, but I never dreamed that one day I would be painted by a president. Thank you for your fantastic book, Out of the Many One, The Bush Center, and thank you for painting me and all these exceptional immigrants. And President Bush, I look forward to working together to push a sensible immigration policy. I urge all my followers to go out and get this book and be inspired by the amazing stories of the American dream. Oh, that's really cool. The Bush, they painted Arnold like is a patriot with a really cool hat and stuff. Wow, he's in a book. Actually, Arnold's a good businessman. He writes some good books too, but all right, that's pretty cool. And that, for me, is the tweets of the week. You know what that means. Bum, 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 Guzzle bird, guzzle bird. What is the word?
What does everybody want?
Bread.
What does everybody need?
Bread.
Suck my. Oh wait, never mind.
Banana bread. I really want banana bread. I wonder if Allie can make that.
Oh boy, it's time for a mystery mouse skatool. That's the wrong voice. Sorry, wrong show. Start with my buddy Al Snow. I've just released my own fragrance. Nobody in the car seems to like it.
I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he farted. Haha.
But you know what they say, everyone likes their own brand.
Oh, by the way, I have a joke. I argued with a bunch of flat earthers about the COVID-19. It seemed to push them off the edge.
We're living on the edge.
Okay, I told Jessica she should embrace her mistakes. So she hugged me.
Oh.
And finally from Al Snow, FYI, an at-home DNA test is not a good baby shower gift.
Uh-huh.
Couldn't help it. Okay, now to Jurassic Park. There was only 2 this week. A velociraptor just killed a guest with a knife. He came alone. It's fine.
Hmm.
All right. And finally, do not ever let one of our dinosaurs host Jeopardy. I don't know what that means, but that's what they wrote.
Well, because Jeopardy's doing guest hosts.
Oh, yeah, that's right. LeVar Burton, Geordie LaForge, the Reading Rainbow guy. He's going to host Jeopardy, or he already did. I don't know which one.
He's going to because fans wanted it real badly.
But don't let a dinosaur do it.
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting.
However, in a opposite news, I guess they really hated when Joe Buck did it.
Oh. I thought everyone's favorite was Ken Jennings.
The fans wanted LeVar Burton.
That'd be
Jeopardy has been having guest hosts. They had Joe Buck do it. Joe Buck was horrible from what they were saying, but then everyone was like, "Oh, Jeopardy's gonna make Joe Buck their official host. Why? Just so you can get the show canceled because no one wants it?"
But that's all I got. That's the tweets. So no, it's time for...
That's not the right sounder.
It's time for
Bob, 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 Bob. Blah, 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 blah. It's the Urban Dictionary definition of the week. Take it away, Texas.
Can you guys still see me?
Yep.
I swear, every time I try to go to my freaking Word document, because that's why I have the Urban Dictionary words, it decides to mess up.
I see you. I hear you.
Annoying.
The beautiful people.
Banana.
So
All right, so we're only gonna have one this week because I don't remember what the second one was.
full of trees.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, the Urban Dictionary definition of the week is brought to you by Dirty Rib Job Grill Seasoning. You can get it in the original Dirty Rib Job, the spicy Dirty Sanchez, or the fish flavored the Dirty Trouser Trout, available on Etsy.com. Can either of you tell me what Cosby sweater is?
Oh. 1 minute. I don't remember exactly what his sweater looks like. I'm thinking because it has to do with it has to do with Phil Cosby.
Who?
And
Who?
Phil sorry, I said Phil, didn't I?
You
Yes,
did.
yes, you did.
That's his brother. I don't know. Bill Cosby, and he liked to wear sweaters a lot. But I'm pretty sure he did like inappropriate things too to women. Isn't that what he got in trouble for?
Yes.
And so it's when a man does inappropriate things to a woman and then puts a sweater on her and walks away. I know it's awful. It's ridiculous, Bill Cosby. You know, people used to like him, and then he became a jerk.
Rick,
Hey.
what do you think it is?
Well, you see, a Cosby sweater is when you take the Cosby sweater off and then you give her the old Gerald pudding pop. And you see, you give her the old pudding pop with a little whop of the bebop, and then a zippity-doo-dah with the little roofly in her mouth, and then you go a zippity-doo-dah on her little Cosby sweater and go zip it up.
Basically, what I said.
You gotta give her the old pudding pop.
Alrighty then. That was kind of disturbing out of both of you.
I don't like it either. It's wrong and disgusting. No
I
one should
just-
ever Cosby anyone.
I just wanted a reason to use my Bill Cosby impression.
Cosby sweater. The sexual act of eating Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles, Trix, and Boo Berry, or any other bright, colorful breakfast cereals, and then vomiting the tacky, dazzling mixture onto your partner's chest. The result should look similar to the incredible sweaters that Bill Cosby wore during his successful 1980s sitcom, The Cosby Show.
Yeah, that sounds disgusting too.
But like the Cosby sweater looks like the old pudding pop, the old zippity pop, the old slant.
This guy's crazy. All right. Well, we brought you down to a new low, so why don't we all get high together?
We passed 420 already.
Yeah, 420 was the other day.
You know what was like funny? So on 420, our hotel room they gave us was room 420, no joke. But it said no smoking. It really confused me. But all right, who has some inspirational quotes that they want to throw out there?
I don't know who's closing the show.
I was just gonna close unless Texas was gonna close.
No, you can close. I'm having enough issues on my
And
end.
Texas has issues.
All right, start us off, Texas.
I don't know if this is words of wisdom or not. Can you guys still see me?
Yep.
Okay, because my screen just went
Audio.
completely black on me. Oh, there we go. I was able to pull you guys back up. Sweet. I don't know if this is words of wisdom or not, but this is something funny I read. Men will fuck anything. Says the gender that uses cucumbers, carrots, TV remotes, water bottles, corn, knives, 17 different toys, and a water faucet to masturbate. Again, I don't know if that was a word.
They got
or not.
options.
Me. Where do you weigh a pie? My son. Where? Me. Somewhere over the rainbow. My son. Huh? Me singing. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. I know that's almost as bad as Jay Hizzle's dad jokes.
My dad jokes are incredible, especially this week.
Yeah, they sucked. My son actually read me most of those today.
Oh, so
Never be ashamed to say, I'm wore out. I've had enough. I need some time for myself. That isn't being selfish. That isn't being weak. That's being human.
It's true. When you're sick, stay home.
Thank you for trusting the Norton LifeLock for your cyber safety. Oh, wait, sorry. That's something different. Being gentle in a madhouse of a world is noble. Anyone can be cruel and unkind. It takes strength to stay soft.
You're reading the commercials.
No, actually, I signed up for Norton LifeLock, and that was the email they sent me.
That's awesome.
And
The last time Jay Hizzle laughed uncontrollably was.
No, my uncontrollably is like I would just like how Brian, Captain B, whatever we want to call him, will do the Kermit. There'll be something like that, and I'm crying and I can't.
Full
Stop.
Kermit.
and my last one for the day. The new company word of the day, focus. So when you are annoyed with someone, just tell them to focus. FOCUS. Fuck off because you're stupid.
Oh, I thought it was a reference to a Ford vehicle. What do you got, Ric Spade?
All right, I got a few, so bear with me here. Number one.
Well, I
Nope.
did a whole bunch of shit, so.
That's fine. Number one. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. My second one was by Maya Angelou. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. Like this podcast. Number three, don't tell people your plans. Show them your results. Number four, today's pain is tomorrow's power. And my final one, every day is a day you've never seen before.
Every
Those
day.
are my- And those are my words of wisdom.
All right. You got to dance like there's nobody watching. Love like you'll never be hurt. Sing like there's nobody listening. And live like it's heaven on earth. William Perky said that. And I like that. That's awesome. Well, this is from Gandhi. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. I like that one too. Gandhi also said, live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. I like that too. Man, that's some good wisdom. And then I'm going to end with Martin Luther King. He said, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Martin Luther King Jr., people. Let's listen to those words. The whole country should listen to those words because it's so true and people are forgetting it. So remember, Martin Luther King Jr., this is what he said. Let's listen. Let it sink in. Let's live by his speech. That was awesome. All right. And with that, I would like to say thank you. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. Please like and follow our Facebook page at the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. More than likely, we'll have all our episodes there. And if for some reason they get taken off, we will dispute it and we will win the Poddamn World Champion. Yep. You can reach us on the Twitter at Poddamn Ric Spade. Rick would love to hear from you. talk to him. He wants to hear from you. At Poddamn Texas. Texas also will like to hear what you say, but if you try to scam them, you're done. Or at Poddamn Idiotz P1. I don't know if anyone's going to respond to you there or not, but they might. And by email at poddamnidiotspodcast@outlook.com. Send me an email, and eventually I will look at it, and I will even respond to you, probably.
He wants you to send you some
Not.
iTunes gift cards, so
Depends what you send, I guess. Also,
He wants you to send $1,000 so he can get an iPhone 7.
why an iPhone 7? Get a newer one. Also,
I
like
don't know.
our
That's just what you try to
YouTube.
trick me with.
That's so like they don't even sell iPhone 7s anymore.
that's a good question.
Yes, I just bought
Brand
my
new?
kids iPhone 7s from Boost Mobile,
Oh, interesting. Whatever.
and it was only $250 a phone.
Yeah, ridiculous. Also, like our YouTube at the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast and subscribe. And please like, subscribe, and leave a 5-star review on your preferred podcast app of your choice, like the Apple and Stitcher and Google and Podbean, Amazon Music, and more. And please tell your friends, tell your family, tell your loved ones, tell that
To live long and
creepy
prosper.
neighbor next door, tell the hot neighbor next door, even tell that nurse that's giving you that COVID shot, and you like, oh, I actually did a really good job. I barely felt that. Will you please watch the Poddamn Idiotz podcast or listen to it? Tell that cop who just pulled you over. Maybe they'll let you go with a warning because you gave them such good information. Let your wife's boyfriend know, the hat cashier at Goodwill, your babysitter, your boyfriend's side piece, the hooker on the street corner. They need to listen and watch stuff too. Your drug dealer, and tell anyone else you come across to check out the Poddamn Idiotz podcast. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Jay Hizzle from the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
And I'm Ric Spade.
And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button to my right.
And maybe you want to see an older episode. See what we've been doing. I'm not sure why you'd start here, but maybe you haven't. Check out the video on the left. Check it out. Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
Thank you.